When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave. In the movie, the Matrix were used for our body heat, but here in this Matrix, we're used for our efforts and our energies. And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor.
Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G's only. Too many phony, masculine homies. Females acting like they are holy. Ends up being lonely. No time for game, weightlifting game, betting some flame. Too many names, breaking their chains. Me busy switching lanes. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Your mind must be stronger than your feelings. People betray, even if they're reeling. Stay away from the demons, life has a meaning. No use in repeating, yeah. People don't like it when I keep it going. My rap is the best and I keep it flowing. My social media keeps on growing. My looks I keep glowing. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak to a James, please.
Yeah, this is James.
James, my name is Harold Stiles, and I'm calling you representing the McDonald's Restaurant Corporation this morning.
Well, like McDonald's?
Yes, McDonald's Restaurant Corporation. Listen, the reason I'm calling you today is because we are legally required to inform you that McDonald's Corporation is pursuing legal action against you. Okay? Now, at some point this week, you should receive a summons to appear in court. Now, when you get that...
Wait. Well, hold on. McDonald's is in a lawsuit?
No, you're not understanding. McDonald's is actually suing you.
Suing me? Why?
Apparently you've been participating in our current Monopoly giveaway promotion.
Yeah, of course.
And apparently you've been turning in some winning pieces for prize redemption.
Yeah, I want a medium fry.
Yeah, it's been a little bit more than that.
Barely. Maybe a breakfast sandwich, but that's it.
Well, we've received evidence that you've turned in several game pieces, many for soft drinks and things like that, and these pieces that you've been turning in were fraudulent.
Fraudulent?
Yeah, it means they were fake, made up, reproduced illegally.
I know what it means, okay? My pieces weren't fake. They were right off of the cup you guys gave me, so...
Okay, and is that your official statement?
Official statement? Hold on a sec. That's not... Who am I talking to?
Like I said, my name is Harold Stiles. I'm a representative for McDonald's Corp. If you'd like, I can put you on speaker with the attorney who's handling our case. His name is William.
Yeah, I want to talk right now to who's ever in charge.
Okay. Hang on one second. Let me get him. 1 second here. Okay. I'm going to put you on with James. He's one of the defendants. Okay, James, you're on with him now.
Hello.
I am extraordinarily busy, sir.
Yeah, well, you know what? Listen to me. I didn't fake no winning game piece.
Yeah, James was wondering if he gets excused from the lawsuit.
He doesn't, because he broke the rules.
That's what I'm saying, though. I didn't break no rules, so...
Wrong, sir. Wrong. Under Section 37B of the contracts, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy, I shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc. Memo bis punitor delicatum. So you get nothing. You lose.
Okay, first of all, don't you ever yell at me like that again. You hear me? And second, I didn't cheat. I got every winning game piece from the cups that you sold me.
Wrong, sir. Wrong. You stole fizzy lifting drinks, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I didn't steal shit from you guys. I've been eating at your restaurant for 25 years, and this is how you treat your customers? You accuse them of cheating and threaten them with a fucking lawsuit? I'm gonna sue your ass. Huh? What do you think about that?
I said good day.
You can go yourself, man. I'll see you in court then. Hello.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks, so you get nothing. You lose.
I just told you I didn't steal shit from you guys, and I ain't no cheater. Is this what you want to do now? You want to call your ass people, call them cheaters? I can't wait to see your ass in court so I can tell everyone what you guys do.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
No, right, sir, right. I'm suing your ass.
Under Section 37B of the contracts, it states quite clearly that I shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc.
You listen to me, shithead. You can kiss my ass, etc., etc. I didn't steal shit, etc., etc., and I'm suing your ass into the ground, etc., etc.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Exactly. So I hope you're ready to owe me free Big Macs for life.
Excuse me, if I could just cut in here and interrupt for a brief moment to inform you of one more small detail in your case.
You know what? It better be an apology from this asshole.
The computer, an extension of the human intellect, center of the most calculating intelligence on Earth.
I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. Computer man, he is your friend. He gonna help you again and again. So if you have a question or two, he's got the answer just for you. I am the computer man, and I am ready for questions now, thank you.
Mr. Computer Man, how much is 2 plus 2?
4.
Mr. Computer Man, how do you spell cat?
C-A-T.
Mr. Computer Man, how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
With letters. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. Computer man is very wise. He speaks the truth, he never lies. So if there's something you don't understand, just ask the computer man.
Hi, Mr. Computer Man. My name is Jenny. I have a question for you.
Wait, Jenny does not compute. What is your number, please?
Number?
person. A person. Amazing!
I am the computer man. I can do anything you can. I am the computer man. I can do anything you can.
What is 9,999 times 999,000?
Do anything you can.
A heck of a lot.
Parlez-vous français?
Do anything you
Oui.
Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
You've connected a lot with a lot of young men, lots of different people, but young men particularly seem to, find something in your message. I'm a young man. I'd like to be improved, please. I want to stop being a pathetic weasel.
Yeah, that would be good. Clean up your room. I don't know how you can go out and protest the structure of the entire economic system if you can't keep your room organized.
What are the limits of that idea, though? Because you can have a lovely clean room, but if for my generation, we're looking down the barrel of climate change, we can't afford a house, some people can't get work, university education's unaffordable. Like, there are these huge, massive problems in society and the political economy that are also going to, screw us over in the big picture that the clean room isn't going to necessarily fix.
If you're going to fix complicated problems, you have to learn how to fix simple problems first.
I want to know, what is your answer to young people for some of the really big problems facing humanity, like the climate catastrophe, like economic crisis, like the precarious job market? Because they just don't, you talk all this much about individual responsibility. Most of us are never going to be able to afford to have all of these assets to have responsibility over. So what is your advice beyond banal comments like clean your room?
It's actually rather difficult to answer a question that ends with your comments are banal. Politely. I would consider that more of an opinionated personal and political statement than actually a question. So why don't you try reformulating that so that there's an actual question there?
A trans woman is a real woman.
I don't really like the way those questions are formulated. I don't know what that means. What do you mean a real woman?
Well, I'm asking you, in your mind, it depends what you think a real woman is, but do you think a trans woman is a woman?
No.
Why not?
Because I think that women are capable, generally speaking, of having babies, and they have female genitalia, and they have an XX chromosome, and I think the biological markers are relevant.
Interested in people being able to have different choices and having equality of outcome.
Aha, well, so the overwhelming proportion of people who are in prisons are male. Now, do you want to equalize that, just out of curiosity? What about bricklayers? They're 99% male. And we've got about 3/4 of the population now in universities in the humanities and social sciences are female.
Yeah.
Are we going to equalize that? And men work longer hours. They work more dangerous jobs. They're more likely to move. They're more likely to work outside. They're more likely to participate in jobs in the STEM fields that are scalable. They make more money for those reasons. And that's all hidden under the idea that the reason that men and women make different amounts of money is because of their gender.
Do you have any comments on the Nazi presence at your protest? The presence of Nazis and white supremacists assaulting people at your protest. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah, I don't like Nazis. Well, that's highly debatable. That's highly debatable.
Actually, it's absolutely true, because there's never been a secular humanist government on the planet.
I don't know. I think the Soviets were pretty secular.
No,
humanists.
Then,
I know
with all due apologies, you do not know the first thing about what secular humanism is. You should read the Secular Humanist Manifesto.
I'm very glad I put you on the spot. I'm very glad that I have exercised my freedom of speech.
You get my point. It's like you're doing what you should do, which is digging a bit to see what the hell's going on.
So
and that is what you should do. But you're exercising your freedom of speech to certainly risk offending me. And that's fine. I think more power to you as far as I'm concerned.
So you haven't sat there and I'm just trying to work that out. I mean,
gotcha.
You have got me. I'm trying to work that.
History. You've written the idea that women were oppressed throughout history is an appalling theory. They haven't had a great time, though, have they?
Who has had a great time in history?
But men have had less of a
Really?
shitty
Have
time.
they? Have they? By what standard? By what standard?
Well, I'm just saying if you're a woman...
How about war?
But it took longer for women to get the vote, and women belong to their husbands, and in this country, one woman dies every week from domestic violence, a man dies like once a month, I believe, from that same cause. Like, aren't there some clearly obvious things that women are victim of as a result of their gender?
There are inequalities in the catastrophes that the genders are subject to. And so, look, first of all, there's some things we got to get straight. History is a rough business. Everybody had it rough. In 1895, the typical Westerner lived on less than $1 a day, which is absolute poverty by today's standards, right? And so people were brutally poor for almost the entire course of human history. It was rough. You say, well, did men or women have it worse? It's like, well, that's a complicated question. But one of the things you can say is everybody had it pretty damn bad. Marxists say, well, that wasn't real Marxism. What it really means, and I've thought about this for a long time, it's the most arrogant possible statement anyone could ever make. It means, if I would have been in Stalin's position, I would have ushered in the damn utopia instead of the genocidal massacres, because I understand the doctrine of Marxism and everything about me is good. It's like, well, think again, sunshine. I'm not suggesting in the least, and have never suggested, that there's no domain for social action. I'm suggesting that people who don't have their own houses in order should be very careful before they go about reorganizing the world, which happens in many ways. I see a backlash against masculinity and a sense that there's something toxic about masculinity.
What is this idea of being over? Why is society overly feminized?
Well, I didn't ever say that society was overly feminized. So if we're going to discuss my views, we should use my actual words.
Women got full legal rights.
They'll have the right to determine what language I use, especially when it's backed by punitive legislation. And when the words that are being required are the constructions, they're artificial constructions of people I regard as radical ideologues whose viewpoint I do not share. That's pure narcissism at work, by the way.
A question for Professor Peterson. Why do you feel that someone's personal gender identity and pronouns infringes your free speech? Can one not also argue, based on your interpretation, that professors can use racial slurs in their classroom and that the inability to do so would violate their freedom of speech?
There's a difference between saying that there's something you can't say and saying that there are things that you have to say. And I regard these made-up pronouns, all of them, as the neologisms of radical PC authoritarians. Do you understand that? And I'm not a fan of that sort of person. And the reason I'm not a fan of that sort of person is because I've done my homework. I've read everything I can get my hands on in the development of authoritarian political systems, and I know the literature inside out and backwards. And I am not going to be a mouthpiece for language that I detest. And that's that. The whole patriarchy thing. I think you have
You're a chimpanzee full of snakes. Your life's a war. Let me lead you out of chaos and into order. You set a goal for 5 years from now, buckle. Perhaps even you could manage that. So let go. Clean that up. Clean your room, young man. Clean up. Follow your 5-year plan. Clean that up. Think about the man you could become. Clean that up. Postmodernism bad. Clean up. So go find your dad. Clean that up. And save him from the belly of the whale. Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. That you know to be lies. You cannot escape the suffering that comes with life. Carry all your pain, become the hero archetype. Clean that up. Clean your room, young man. Clean up. Follow your 5-year plan. Clean that up. Think about the man you could become. Clean that up. Postmodernism's bad. Clean up. So go find your dad. Clean that up. And save him from the belly of the whale. Sort yourself out. That you know to be lies. Sort yourself out.
Thank you so much for watching. This video was an
Johnny's got the legend. From the heart of a monk, the legend was born. In the streets and stages where rebels are sworn. Johnny Scab, the name they know. A creative force with an unyielding flow. Run the waves of the 80s and 90s with the rock stars in all the shiny glories. On man of the gropey postman, loud and proud. In Japan, Lithuania, Slovakia, the true crowd. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. D2O king with a mighty stand. Honorary rock star, slumlord by name. In the world of oddities, he found his fame. Johnny and the gropey postman hit the charts with tunes that touch the strangest heart. Defeated circus tracks in a glorious fight. Claimed the throne of villains in the dead of night. An animator with flair, mulling mysteries on screen. With Dr. Ben and Quinlan, in comics day he's seen. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. The N2O king with a mighty stand. Defeat circus jacks in a glorious fight. Claim the throne of villains in the dead of night. An animator with flair, mulling mysteries on screen. With Dr. Ben and Quinlan, in comics gate he's seen. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. The N2O king with a mighty stand. Scab Cast and reality podcast with Skullhammer by his side. A voice that echoes far and wide. In the realm of the strange, he's the guiding light. A real-life villain in the endless fight. A model, a reporter, a media star. In every form of art, he sets the bar. Johnny Scab, the genius, the phantom Alan's craft. In the shadows, in the spotlight, he's forever chapped. With the comics he commands, he leads the way. Breaking norms, redefining the day. An icon, a rogue, a hero to some. Johnny Scab, the legendary one. Johnny Scab, an international legend, critic, artist, never to be questioned. From the slums to the stars, a personality grand. The N2O king with a mighty stand. So
Enough is enough. The line in the sand has been drawn. We're being replaced no longer.
Here's Johnny.
Hello, you absolute beauties. Sorry I couldn't put your messages up during the intro then, because it was all jumping my end. Don't know what it was like your end, but my internet is terrible tonight. How have you all been? I'm going to go back on hello there. That's just first one I saw then was Woden Shot. How you doing, Woden Shot? I'm going to go back, have a look through the chat. We got Apple Pits in tonight. We got St. Patrick, Nate 313. We got Nicholas McHugh. We got Dark Mind. We have got Adam Webster, Dennis Rodriguez, and Repairman Jack. The link is pinned to the top of the chat if anyone would like to pop in. I'm going to be talking about, we got Liam M. there, Mr. Worldwide. Have I missed anyone? I'm sorry, Hansel Hauser. Yeah, Dr. Ben. Hello, Dr. Ben. Right, Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Brixton in a bit, my home borough, not my home city, mind you. I was born in Manchester. Hell, Johnny, says Nicholas McHugh, Nick. I was born in Manchester, but I moved here at a very young age. And I lived in different parts of London. I lived in Clapham, Camden as well for a little bit, and Brixton. But first, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone that's in between, I've got very special news tonight because I went over to my I visited my cousin today to collect a special package all the way from America. Because when I get important packages, I get them sent to my cousin's house because I don't trust my postman. He's dodgy. I don't trust him. He's something about him. I reckon he looks in the mail. I don't trust my tower block when it comes to post. I've had things go missing, so I send it to my cousin, and I went to pick up a very important parcel package from America. Bless the fam. Hello, Nate. A very important package, and it was from my friend and compatriot Patrick Quinlan. Patrick Quinlan, General Quinlan. And it was actually, he sent me, wait for it. I got his comic book, right? Signed, Phenomenon. And I'm going to do a review on this one, a video review for him. And I'm going to be brutally honest, even if he's my mate, because he wants me to be brutally honest. So I'm not doing the review now, but I've already had a little scan through it. I haven't read it properly. Postman bastard, yeah. Don't trust the postman, Pat. Postman Pat. Now, don't trust the postman. They're dodgy. Yeah, I had a little scan through it. And so far, just from looking at the pages, I've already got a favourite character. Already, I don't even know who he is. I'm guessing he's a communist. But I like him. He looks good. He looks like a good man. I'll try and find him for you. There he is. I'll try and zoom him up. He's that guy there. With the grey beard. That communist guy. You see him? I reckon he's brilliant. He's like Santa. He's my new favourite character. It's brilliant artwork. This is not the official review by Johnny Scab, but it is brilliant artwork. It contains artwork from Rob Hunter, Peter Gilmore. Rob Hunter does the breaks in between, the chapter breaks. But yeah, that's my unofficial opinion on it so far at first glance, because I will do an in-depth review. And I suggest, if any of you still can, show us the insides, Johnny. No, Dr. Ben, I can't, mate. That's going to be saved for my review. Because I promised Pat I would. I've never really do reviews much, but he wanted me to, so that's the least I could do for him, innit, at the end of the day. I ain't going to be sending him something nice in return as well. And not only that, mind, right? Signed copy of Phenomenon, right? My brother Quinlan was also gracious enough to send me the variant cover, Rob Hunter's variant cover there, which is going to remain unopened, completely unopened, because there's no need to open them both. I'm going to review this one, the signed one, and I'm going to leave this unopened. And they're cool, Johnny boy. Yeah, it's heartwarming, really, to be honest. Like making friends like Pat. We've become really close friends just from meeting each other online and helping each other out. Uniting through Comicsgate, basically. It's heartwarming. We actually become real friends. And it's very rare online. People that you can trust. Stay strong. I'm missing out a bit here. What have we got? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Nate said Hal Gilmore. Yeah, Peter Gilmore. Good artist. And Rob Hunter. I watched Sargon's speech. You UK boys come out in numbers. I know Echo Park, that law. Sorry. The Muslims, I thought them about. Yeah, well, you won't fucking believe it. After that march, Tommy Robinson's only gone and been arrested again. They got him on terrorist charges now, saying that he's inciting violence against Muslims. Fucking disgusting. They just want him off the street. That's all it is. Afternoon, Tex. How you doing, mate? If you missed it, yeah, I was just talking about Patrick Quinlan's comic book that he sent me. And we're going to be talking a little bit about Brixton. Brixton's a very interesting part of London. It's got more, over the years, it's got more, I don't know what you call it, cosmopolitan. They tried yuppifying it a little bit. Yuppies. I don't know if you use that word in America. A yuppie is a bit like a, I don't know, like a hipster or someone who like thinks they're fashionable by living in a certain area or postcode or something. Want to be business people. Arresting reporters. Yeah, arresting reporters for reporting. The thing is, over here, see, in Britain, we're not like, we haven't really got things like that, like freedom of press and stuff. We've got perceived freedom of press and perceived freedom of speech. You got it until they say you haven't. There's limits to it. Not like America. America is, you all agreed. You all agree. Yeah, we're going to be able to say what the fuck we like and we'll handle the consequences of that. In England, you can't do that. You can only say up to a certain level. You go above that level, then you're inciting violence or you're causing a fray. They get you on something. Snobby pricks, says Liam M. Snobby pricks, yeah. Hello, Mr. Perfect, says El Johnny and the chat. Yeah, I've got a little clip here, little sort of like a documentary about Brixton Prison, at least. HMP, His Majesty's Prison, Brixton. And I've known people in there, people that have gone to Brixton Prison, and it's not a very nice place. It's a very old prison. It's a very old prison, and it's very it's also very, being in the part of London that it's in, it's very multicultural, as you say. It's got a mix of all sorts. We have guns, says Nate. Yeah, you have. We got guns as well. They're just not as easily accessible. You got to be a good boy to own guns over here. You got to have a clean record and stuff like that, and go through lots of checks. You got to be a very good boy. Teacher's pet, government's pet. Old Johnny used to have a shotgun license until the incident. I can't ever get it back now. Been banned for life. Can't even do hunting anymore. Used to do clay pigeons as well. Yeah, I've got a little documentary here I'm going to flash up for you. Oh, hang on, one last little comment here before I put it up from Woden Shop. Our yuppies are like Alex P. Cretin from Family Tie. Yeah. Or like like American Psycho. Imagine like an even cheesier version of Patrick Bateman. I'd say he's a bit of a yuppie. In London, that's what a yuppie would probably be, like someone who thinks they're all about business and all important and all that, but really they just work in an office or something. And they want to be a higher class than they are. They're not true to themselves. Right. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. We've got some great people in the chat, as always. I don't know where all the trolls are. They never come here. I'm kind of disappointed sometimes. Right. For those of you that don't know, this is a prison induction. So, like, if you get arrested, like, you get taken to prison. Hello, Strange Signal. Nice to see you with Bjorn, he says. Yeah, I hang around with Bjorn all the time. He just ain't got time to come on because he does other things in the night. I like to relax in the night time and chill out on a Sunday. Bjorn's busy on a Sunday night most of the time. So if I want to get Bjorn on, I've got to do the Scab Cast earlier at like 7 or 8 or something like that. And that's like less, I don't know, it's just different people again, isn't it? Certified Stud Muffin, the Ripper Canes. Yeah, exactly, not just serial killer part. But Gordon Gacko from Wall Street, yeah. Yeah, like that one in the shop. Anyway, this is an induction. So that like these lot are criminals and they're being put in Brixton prison for their first day and being taught the ropes, I think. A prison induction in Brixton. And bear in mind, I've actually known people that have been in here for quite a long time. So I know this prison well. I visited it quite a lot.
When I saw him on the yard, it took me straight back to the day I came in. No, mate, no idea what was happening. You don't know anything.
Hello, mate. Hello, my name's Jim.
But your PIN credit for phone call comes in your canteen, or how to get tobacco, or how to book a visit.
Just come in last night.
Now I know there are people here to help you find those things out, insiders and other wing reps. But back then, I didn't have a clue.
And these, by the way, I think these are obviously actors, these ones, on some of the clips. So they're not real prisoners. Or like the ones that some of them might be, but those two, I don't think they were. It's more like running through what's
everything was a
like.
blur. It was like it was all a bad dream or something.
Yeah, it's actors. It's actors.
I went through the induction and all that, but I couldn't get my head around the reality that I was in prison.
When you first
Hello,
come to prison, you
Kate,
feel scared, you
Kate
feel lost,
Orlando,
you feel alone.
Keo, how you
It's
doing?
quite a daunting place. You don't really know what to expect because you've never been in prison before.
Found that white patch there, and then look, there's that camera there.
I was scared when I first come in here because you've got all the barbed wire, you've got the gates, the locks, the keys, everything like that. Don't be scared.
He's a real prisoner. You can
When
tell.
you first come through reception, there's a nurse there. If you've got any problems, talk to that nurse.
That one's a real prisoner. I can tell straight away. Real knows real. He's a prisoner. He's a prisoner that's been well behaved, so they let him be in the documentary. Is this the one Tommy's in? Nah, Tommy ain't in Brixton. If he was in Brixton, they'd be busting him out from the inside. Brixton's got a lot of patriots in it. No, he's not in Brixton. I don't know where he is. He's probably not even in a proper prison. He's probably in a police holding cell somewhere, off grid. Because he's got a lot of people that want to kill him as well. It's dodgy, you see. It's dodgy. I don't trust when the police take him away because I don't trust our police. It'd be something dodgy like, oh, he died in his sleep in a jail cell or something. I can just see it coming. But if someone tries to kill Tommy Robinson or takes him out of the picture, then I guarantee you that will lead to an English civil war. That will be the last straw for the British people. Because at least 75% of the British people agree with Tommy Robinson. And the ones that don't are just mind-washed commies. And they don't matter anyway. They're lower than human. They're filth. They can just be erased. But the rest of them agree with them. Agree with Johnny, with our Tommy, because he is a man of reputable morals. Reputable. You know what I mean? Upstanding morals. He's a good man.
The thing I remember more than anything is the sounds. The doors, the keys, just the noise. It was really intimidating at first. I was scared of the place, confused, nervous. I bet everyone feels the same the first time. Then they searched me. Gave me clothes. I got a £3 PIN credit for a quick call and a first night pack.
Either you can have a smoker's pack or a non-smoker's pack.
Normally, when they put you in prison in England or Britain, even in Ireland, Scotland, and the other one, you get given like a grey running suit, like a tracksuit, jogging bottoms. I don't know what you call it in America. Tracksuit, soft cotton sort of like running trousers, like jogging bottoms we call them over here. You get given a plain grey tracksuit. I've got one somewhere, a real one, a prison one. It's just a plain unbranded tracksuit, and that is what Scab Cast. Hell, John Platt, how you doing, mate? Haven't seen you in a while. And everyone else is tuned in. Lovely people. Tonight, if you just tuned in, we are in the middle of looking at Brixton Prison. His Majesty's Brixton prison. This is a documentary explaining what it's like from someone, is actors, but coming from a real point of view as someone who's been in there. This guy's not an actor. He's real. I can tell. He's been in for something. Anyways, carry it on. Here we go.
7 days for your canteen.
Canteen is like the prison shop, and it can help make life here a little bit better.
You can get tobacco, buy toiletries, buy food, put phone credit on your phone. It comes once a week, depending on what wing you're on.
You get like rations.
You can order tobacco, and they take that money out.
You get rations, so you can have a few cigarettes, stuff like that. Sorry if I'm missing some of the chat. I think my chat's going weird lately. I think my super chat's broke or something. I haven't seen it for a while. Now I'm missing chats as well. They just skip. They go too fast.
You can get money sent in by postal order, so it's recommended that on the front of the postal order you make it payable to HM Prison Services, and then on the back of the postal order put your name and number, because it then personalises it to you.
Most people spend their first night on the reception wing. Some go to the special drug and alcohol wing. My cellmate had been in Brixton before. He told me don't borrow or lend, as that can lead to bullying. Try to make your canteen last, and try and get enhanced as soon as possible.
There's another thing. It's the same as American prisons when it comes to that. Someone will try and bitch you. You don't take favours in prison. You stay to yourself. Stay away from people. Act like a fucking nutter. Eat the pillow. Do whatever. Just make some fucking crazy shit up in English prisons. Personally, if I was in prison, I'd just act like Hannibal Lecter. I'd just be all mental. Look around like licking my lips at people and all that, and probably try eating them or something. I'll give them a bite. I'd give it a go. Hello, Katie Did. Katie Did's in tonight. Hello, Shifter.
When people first come into the prison, they're classed as standard prisoners, and after 6 to 8 weeks of good behaviour and making the most of their sentence, they can go up to enhanced status, which means they get more benefits. They get an extra visit a month, that could be on a Sunday for 2 hours, and they can buy more things for themselves.
You can order duvets, you'll add more clothes, you can have expert trainers, you can buy more canteen.
If they mess about, then they go straight down from standard to basic, where they get less time out of the cells, they get less money to spend, their visits get shortened. It's good to go to enhanced, so you get a lot more benefits, it makes life easier.
It took a little while.
Basically, treating them like good little commies. If you act good, you get out quicker, you get more immunity thing in prison.
Really sinking. That I wouldn't be seeing my missus or family for a while. I felt like I'd really let them just banged up all the time. But then one of the guys on the wing asked me what's wrong.
Hello, mate. Hello, mate.
You knew him,
mate? You knew him, mate?
Take your picture.
I felt like he really wanted to know, like he understood.
No, I don't trust him, mate. He wants to bum you.
They're inmates, just like you and me. They've been trained by the Samaritans to listen to your problems. They're available 24 hours a day. Or if you don't want to speak to them, you can ask for the Samaritan's phone. Anyway, this guy said...
See, now, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have no one trying to get close to me in prison. Just stick to yourself, innit? Don't trust anyone. Back to the wall.
If I ever needed help like that, or if there was an emergency, I should ring myself. Well, so that's what I did. The officer came to get me and took me straight to a listener.
The listener scheme at Brixton is basically Samaritans have trained inmates to their standard to listen to your problems. Everything that's mentioned to the listeners is confidential. They're not there to give advice or to tell you how you should live your life or anything.
I was a bit nervous at first, but because he was a prisoner too, I knew he could relate.
People ask to see listeners for a variety of different reasons. Sometimes just because they're stressed or they're angry, or they might just want to...
This is a bit tame, this documentary, but it's safe, innit, I guess. Right. Thank you everyone tuning in tonight. We've got 21 viewers. It's doing all right. That's pretty good. For anyone that missed it, I was posted Patrick Quinlan's Phenomenon comic. Phenomenon, something like a phenomenon. And it is a classic West versus East Soviet. Well, not classic because it's original. It's its own story. Very interesting. And as you can see, it's a signed version. Beautiful artwork. by, I believe it's Charles Kovacs or something. He's, I forgot his name now. He's like a Polish name, most of it. I'll have a look for you, because that's it's the least I could do, innit? Tamas Kovacs is the main artist. Chapter Breaks by Rob Hunter and the back cover by Peter Gilmore. So 3 good artists there, 2 amazing ones. All original. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lovely peanut butter sandwich, Tree Goblin says. Oh, a peanut butter sandwich. I never really tried one of them. I like peanut butter. I've had peanut butter before. I like do you get Nutella in America? Like chocolate spread that you put on stuff. I like that. I like chucking that on stuff. And Marmite as well. Katie did. She's all shocked. What? That reminds me of the Warriors. What? For what? For what? What are you shocked at, Katie? We have Nutella. Oh, yeah, that's good then. Yes, I have that. I have that quite a bit. I don't eat much other chocolate, really. Might have a Mars bar or a Lion bar now and again. Lion bars are nice. Do you get Lion bars in America? They're like, I don't even know how to explain it. They got kind of like a nuggety beauty about them. Evening Tree. Peanut butter and jelly is a classic, says Katie did. Kate in Orlando says that we have Nutella. I even like Marmite as well. I've never tried Vegemite because I'm not a pussy. I like normal stuff. Marmite and cheese sandwich. Yeah, that is nice. A Marmite and cheese sandwich. Oh. I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better, right? Get 2 slices of bread, toast them a little bit, put your cheese on, spread the Marmite on top, then put them under the grill for 5 minutes or like 3 minutes and just let it all melt in. Then squash them together and make a proper melted Marmite cheese sandwich. Brilliant. It's like a dream. I call it the Marmite dream. Marmite cheese dream, that is. That's the cheesy dream. Johnny, he says, Mr. Perfect says a Nutella and peanut butter sandwich is the perfect. Yeah. Oh my God, delicious. Sounds good. Another thing I like to do as well, I get like, like the pizzas that you cook yourselves, like frozen pizzas, but like really nice ones, good quality ones. You get like Goodfellas or something. And then add your own ingredients to it. Just chuck a bit extra on top. Get some different types of grated cheese and just scatter a bit on. A bit more meat. I usually get some salami or pepperoni. Just chop it up and whack a load on. Just make this fucking monstrosity of a pizza from the base of like a frozen pizza. That's a good one to do if you're low on money, that is. Student trick. Invent your own pizza. That's it, Johnny. Oh, you're going to try it? Yeah. If you like Marmite, then you'll love it. Melted cheese and Marmite sandwich. I've done it lots. I have it for breakfast quite a lot, that. A lot of people couldn't handle that for breakfast. But then I'll eat like curry or pizza from the night before sometimes, if I'm not hungover or something. Gotta have the jam. I'm not a fan of jam much. I don't mind it in like savoury things, like a donut. I could have jam in a donut, but not like in a sandwich or something. It's a bit gammy for me. It's a bit squidgy. I don't like that. Get all on your fingers and all that. And my favourite type of cheese is cheddar. I like mature cheese, like sharp, strong cheese. Not that old stuff, like it's got mouldy bits on it, like green bits. Ugh. No, fuck that. I like just normal, mature cheddar. You've got to have a bit of taste with cheese, because otherwise it's just like eating rubber. If you get a mild cheese, then it's got like a little bit of a milky taste to it. It's just a waste. It's just eating fat. Get something that's got a bit of whack to it. Get some mature cheddar, that's the stuff.
And get it off their chest and just...
Hang on. It's gone. Here it is. I'll put it back up for you. Pussy? What do you mean, Nate? Pussy? Mature cheddar's stronger than the mild stuff.
Go down and rant and rave at someone for a little while, and then it might make them feel a bit better.
Well, I was in myself. Whatever you say to a listener stays with a listener, so it's completely confidential.
We talked about loads of things. My drug and alcohol use, my relationships on the out, my feelings about being here. It was like a weight lifted off my mind. Simon introduced me to Danny.
Oh, another one. Sorry, just thinking about other meals. The other one I like to make is I'll cook up a load of pasta, and then when it I let it cool down. Once it's cooked, like cool down, and then I'll put like 2 or 3 tins of tuna in it and mash it all up. Then squirt a bit of mayonnaise in it and mix it all together, and it's like a tuna pasta salad. I have that in the summer sometimes, maybe with some sweet corn in it as well. That's quite nice. That's one of my like little secret ones that I make that everyone loves.
He's a healthcare rep. There's reps for all sorts of things in here. Help with housing, listening, education.
Yeah.
I told him about my anxiety and the depression I've been feeling. He said there were doctors in Brixton who could help with that. All we had to do was fill in a form. I told him that I had a little problem with reading and writing. He said, don't worry, it's really common, and that he would help me.
You fill out an application, hand it into a nurse or a healthcare rep, and then a few days later you should get a slip saying when your appointment will be.
There's no problem in going to someone to say, look, excuse me, please can you help me do this? That's what we're there for. Ask us for that help. That's what we're there for. It's our job.
Right, this is showing you the nice side of prison. This ain't fully true. I'll find the other documentary that I had. Does that look more raw? That was like filmed in the 60s or the 70s or something. This one's like trying to make prison out to be all nice and caring. Screws in England, they don't care for you at all. They'd boot you in the face as soon as look at you. What's going on? You're just taking the piss now, aren't you? My computer is just got a mind of his own tonight. He's got a mind of his fucking own. See? It's all over the place. I don't know what is going on. It's going on its own video now. It's just clicking on any old random shit. So excuse me for 2 minutes whilst I try and like stop whatever it is trying. Fucking hell. What's going on? I must have a virus or something. Come on. Stop fucking about. Right, let's try it again. Come on. Listen to me, work for me, come on. It's your Uncle Johnny, the man with the magic fingers. Here we are, he's coming. It's working. In 1992, this documentary was filmed. 1992. So it's an old documentary. But old ones are usually the best ones when it comes to documentaries because they didn't really like hide much back then. They didn't have all the political correctness and stuff like that. So it is like usually a bit more raw in it. But you get what I mean? Lord, that real boy. Here we go now. Here we go.
By the van load dispatched from the Old Bailey and the criminal courts of the capital. They come. Most come here on remand, some to await sentence. If Dickens were within, he'd find that little had changed. The reception block stands frozen in time.
Willis, you left Pentonville? Yeah. And you've been committed for trial at the Old Bailey?
Paul Willis spent the previous night in a police cell, the night before at Pentonville. His family have now lost track of him. This is his first taste of Brixton.
What's Brixton?
All right, hang on. I'm catching up with the chat. Right, we got John Platt. Talking about favourite foods. I was out on the town, well, in Belfast City with my nephews, going for a few Guinnesses. We had a lovely feed from a burger bar called Tribal Burgers. Oh, I have to look that up if I'm ever over there in Potato Land. I'll have to. The Emerald Isle. Dr. Ben, the internet. His internet's playing up as well. Dr. Ben. They're trying to shut him down and suck him into the Ripperverse again. If it ever goes down, right? If it ever goes down and you need me, just come over to England and ask for Johnny. Oh, hello. Well, thank you, John. John has gifted somebody a membership. So you should thank John. He's a brilliant bloke. And thank you, John. That's much appreciated. I've got something I'm working on at the minute, actually, for members only. I'm just plotting it out. But it should be a good one. Just some members only content that I ain't going to release, like open. Thank you, John Platt. You're an amazing chap. Hansel, how's that? The German man. How you doing, Hansel? Hansel likes to party. He's the party boy, a German party boy. Hell yeah, thanks, John Platt. Oh, even Dr. Ben's thanking you, John. Even Dr. Ben's thanking you. Dr. Ben is an associate of mine, a friend, but an associate through Comicsgate, like Patrick Quinlan. And he's been very good. He's a good man. Good artist. He's got a funny sense of humour as well. Good sense of humour. Nice, says Woden Shot.
Brixton's reputation outside.
It's a bewildering place, but better than it was a year ago when 1,000 prisoners packed its wings, many 2 or 3 to a cell. Now the numbers are down to 750. Paul is bound for F Wing, the medical block, and that's the grimmest of all. Paul isn't sick. He's come here because the top 2 landings are now reserved for healthy prisoners.
That's where a lot of prisoners try to escape from. When they get sent to the medical area in a prison, that's one of the easiest. CG for life, says Nate. You're very welcome, Johnny, says John. Thank you, John. See, another John. All the Johns are great. I've hardly ever met a bad John. Maybe, there's probably been a few. But none that I've met. Dr. Ben is a good one, says Mr. Perfect. Yeah, he's one of the good ones.
12 months ago, all 4 landings were crammed with 250 inmates, most of them mentally ill. F-wing was bedlam. F-wing was hell. Here, most of the 15 inmates took their lives. The cell doors are now painted in soothing pastel. The 2 landings below still house the mentally disturbed, their number now reduced to 100.
Do you want to get your water or do you want to get sorted outside? What's the cell like?
The single cell, so that's some constipation. You're going to be locked up with there, really. And there's some medical wing as well. So they have cases every now.
Lovely.
It's a medical wing as well, isn't it? Got all nuts in everything.
Right. Classic British prisoner trick, right? In prison, especially in Brixton prison, you get given rations, you get given food rations and tea rations. So what a lot of them do, the dodgy prisoners, is they save up their rations and they save up their sugars from their tea in little packets like that, little tiny packets. And they'll wait till they've got like 200 of them. And they'll pour it all in a cup. And then they'll boil it and mix it with hot water and make caramel, liquid hot, molten hot caramel with like melted sugar in it. And they'll chuck it on someone in their face and it makes their skin peel off. It's disgusting. It's a homemade chemical weapon. Basically chucking boiling hot caramel in someone's face. And it sticks to them as well. It's horrible. Happens a lot in England. Acid attacks and all that. Yeah, he's cutting a tunnel behind that poster, says Woden Shot. Like Andy Dufresne. I'd have to, if I was going to do that, I'd have like a funny poster though. I'd have something really weird. Just like something strange. But maybe like symbolic, like giving them a clue. So like when they look at it, they think, oh, fucking hell. Like a poster of a door or a window or something. Or a poster of a sewer lid or something like that. Something ironic. So like, yeah, a sewer lid, like a drain. And then it'd be like I ratted out through the hole in the wall. And they'd call me like the Brixton Rat. I'd like that. Just through his head. Oh, because the poster's really small. Yeah, a poster of a tunnel. Yeah, that's basically, that's probably the best thing, isn't it? Poster of a tunnel. But then you'd be fucked if they just twigged it straight away and just took it off and, oh, what you been doing in sunshine?
Downstairs, not up here. Sorry. It's the same way. Is that concerning?
Yeah, slightly.
Names like paint are designed to wipe out memories. F-wing, the medical block, is now referred to as the healthcare annex. The prisoners still call it Fraggle Rock, named after the Muppets Madhouse.
If you carry on down this end, John, I'm going to do the watch up the other end for you.
Fraggle Rock.
There hasn't been a death on F-wing for nearly a year. Potential suicides are checked.
Does anyone remember Fraggle Rock? Come down to Fraggle Rock. It was like these weird little Muppet people that lived in like caves. And they had baddies as well. There was enemies. I don't know if it was just a British thing, Fraggle Rock. Look it up on YouTube. It's really weird. Fraggle Rock. You had the Moomins. Remember the Moomins? Boop, 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 boop. Weird, yeah. Nate remembers Fraggles. Yeah. It used to be a diss in my day. Like when I was sort of like in my late teens, early 20s, if you called someone a Fraggle, that was like a nickname for an ugly woman, like an ugly bird. She's a bit of a Fraggle, bit fraggly. So yeah, there's a slang term for you. If there's like an ugly woman that you don't like, and don't be mean. Like, I mean a really ugly woman, like one that can't. It's like born ugly, one of those extreme. Like you get it with men as well. Some people just can't help it. They're a bit fraggly.
"15 minutes are on duty. Most of the staff seem caring and kind.
See what I can do for you. Who do you want to be in with? Do you know anybody?
No, not really.
Well, I'll leave you out. I'm going to wander around and see if there's anything we can get on with. Right.
The most suicidal are kept under permanent observation in the prison hospital. The danger is real.
The last 3 years I've been on duty when 2 people
have been found hanging, and I've been on the scene straight away.
On this wing?
On this wing, yeah.
What did you find?
On both occasions, the guy was hanging from the cell bars, both times using bedding. That's not true. Once with bedding and once with a belt. Even though we were there very quickly, both guys died.
Have you ever been on 15-minute watch?
Yeah, I was on. I think I was on that when I tried to hang myself. This was about 2 months ago.
Yeah, Jim Henson's a legend, man, isn't he? He done the puppets for the Labyrinth as well, didn't he, Jim Henson, with David Bowie? He's done a lot of stuff. I love that. I like that film, The Labyrinth. One of my favourites it is. It's interesting, isn't it? It's like a fantasy film, but a bit creepy, a bit funny. And I like The Princess Bride as well for a cheesy fantasy film with Andre the Giant in it. He's one of my favourites. I like Andre. He'd be someone that I could hang around with, I reckon. I'd teach him things. I'd be like, oh, Andre, you ever heard of this? I'd get him to do stuff. Like, he'd be a brilliant bodyguard, wouldn't he? Imagine Andre the Giant as your bodyguard. I got to make, well, what's this? This sounds a bit dodgy. I've got to make sure my girlfriend's husband finished my laundry. Our brother's free Tommy. Oh, I'm all right. Free Tommy. You'll go see your cuckold. Down with what? What's Dr. Ben ranting about? Down with Fraggle Rock. Down with Fraggle Rock. I thought you were like saying down with Fraggle Rock, like you were angry at it. I thought I brought back bad memories or something. That's the classic example of how people can misread texts. To me, it looked like Dr. Ben was angry, and then I saw the best on the end. I thought, fucking hell, he don't like Fraggles. I wonder if we could find a bit. Actually, no, I'll probably get struck when I start playing Fraggles. No, my
I ripped shreds off of it. I put the shreds through one pan, pulled it out with a matchstick. I'd done a couple of shreds and I just put them around my neck. You know? I mean, that was the only thing. I mean, I wouldn't have done it. But if I didn't get the medication, I think...
Hello, Grim Jim.
Could you have done it, given the sheets and given the nature
Oh,
of the
yeah, it
window?
could have been done, yeah.
But those windows are supposed to be suicide-proof.
They're supposed to be, but they're not. They're not. I mean, if someone's going to commit suicide, all you have to do is turn this bed upside down, and you've got the perfect way to hang yourself, you know? Easy. Not that there's been any hangings lately. The last time I was here, there was, I think it was about 4 or something. You know, 4 people killed themselves. It's terrible. It's not as though people care, you know. I mean, you come in here, oh, you're in a prison.
There was a trash pile lady.
You know? But I'm not saying.
There's a trash pile lady in the Labyrinth as well, isn't there? That old little hag woman that walks around with the frying pans on her back and all that. Quite a common theme. Farscape is shared for free on YouTube. Farscape, yeah, that was a sci-fi, wasn't it? Went out with Virgil, little creepy alien dude. Dr. Ben says Nate 313 is living the dream. I don't know about that. Sounds a bit creepy. The dream. I would want some other man doing my laundry. It's a bit weird, isn't it? All these people that have like what they call it, like cuckold relationships. That's horrible. Like no, like keep it to yourself if you're gonna do that. Don't talk to me about it. That puts me off my food. That does. Is a muppet slang term for an idiot? Yeah, sort of. A muppet. It's like a nicer version of calling someone an idiot. It's like a friendly way. Oh, you muppet. It's like what you call a mate. But then again, in England, we call our mates cunts as well and get away with it. We just find that's just a part of like the banter. But then that could offend people in other countries. So you've got to be careful. But British people in their banter and their jokes, they don't pull no punches. They're very like dark humour. And we try and be as free speech as we can. The only thing that don't really get told much over here anymore is like racist jokes, I guess. That was a big thing though at one point. We had a lot of like comedians that were known to tell spicy jokes.
All the officers, but a third of them are animals. You can't talk to them. They won't listen to you. You know, they're no interest in your problems. All they're interested in is at the end of the day that they're going to get their wage packets. Then you get the other 2/3 who are pretty reasonable. Then you get some of them that are really good who you can get on with, you know. But I mean, there's not a lot of sympathy in this place for no one.
These are Dr. Ben. These probably would have been standard prisoner outfits for the time. Remember that this is 1992, so yeah, they probably were. But now, as I said, British prisoners wear plain grey tracksuits, like jogging bottoms made of cotton, is basically a jumper and jogging bottoms. If you're a prisoner that tries to escape over here, you have to wear a yellow and green jester suit, like a jumpsuit that's half yellow and half green. So if you see them in the prison, there's prisoners that are known to try and escape. They got out of prison a lot of times and they've been brought back. Houdinis. We don't normally wear like what Americans wear, like bright orange or the classic stripy working on the railroad sort of stuff. We're we're a bit cooler in our prisons. We just dress casual, like we're in the gym or something. As I said, this is the 90s. Everybody's fashion was terrible in the 90s. Mostly.
The Samaritans bring added sympathy from outside. They've now access to the landings of F.
Roy Chubby Brown, brilliant.
How do you feel about that?
Feel bad.
Feel bad?
You're supposed to get up this year.
But how bad?
They hope to pick up any signs the officers may miss.
Okay, well, you take care and I'll come back and see you. Okay. You too. Take care.
How long have you been coming to F-wing?
3 years.
Is the suicide risk high on this wing?
Yes. It's very
The link is in the chat if anyone wants to pop in.
A lot of time to think. A lot of them are working.
I'll be more than willing to have a chat with you. If you want to talk about prisons or Brixton.
Some inmates are moved here from other parts of the prison because they seem excessively depressed or their mental condition is giving concern.
Nate 313
Others,
says
by the
it's
courts
hell
for psychiatric
regardless.
reports are sent straight to F-wing. The routine isn't much the
Maybe.
same, but here...
Maybe and we're trying to get to heaven. It could be a possible thing, can it? Maybe we are living in hell. Do you see my Chewbacca? Just about there. He's going like that. He's saying hello to you all. He's giving you a salute, a Roman salute. Little Chewbacca. So there he is. Little Chewbacca. Right. I'm just looking for something a minute. Bear with me. Bear with me, you beautiful lot. Tell me something. Have you anything interesting happened to you this past week? Any of you lot in the chat? Anything weird? Anything odd? I thought he was just measuring my height. Oh, as well, he was good. The Aussie. Yeah. Any of you had any weird things happen to you? No. Oh. I just try and, oh God, what's this? They're just putting me on random videos now. It was cool to watch your. I was going to film more, but it was seriously, we had some really weird people following us. Yeah, Dark Mind. Yeah. I think people are so used to shit now. It's like, yeah. Where's it gone? It's not coming up. See, my computer's really slow tonight. Oh, it's gone again. Same shit, different day, says Katie D. Shame, innit? Oh, I just heard a little pop. That's usually when someone comes in. Oh, hey. So everyone, I want you to give a big warm welcome to my American brother, Mr. Mellow D. How you doing,
Rock and
Mellow?
roll,
How you
brother.
doing?
Johnny, I just got to say, my brother Scab, I got to thank you from the bottom of my heart, the way you put me in Mail-In Mysteries. It's pure baker's kiss, brother. That was incredible, the way from the picture you used, the way you used me. Then you even used my voice. I mean, you don't use a lot of people's original voices, but it works perfect. You made me look lovable.
You're actually the only character in all of Maiden Mysteries that I've ever used their real voice for.
Oh, it's genius. I love it, dude. I'm so honored and humbled, brother. Humble. I've been promoting it everywhere, too. I go on a morning show called Rachel's Ghost Show, which I'd love to cross-pollinate you guys, because Rachel gets rock stars on there and a lot of the vinyl community and people that are into music and stuff, a little bit of politics and stuff, but it's a really incredible, another community, honestly, that you could, like, they would love you, just love you. And he gets a lot of Brits that come on their
I'm
show.
always up for linking up.
Oh my Lord, I think you would be amazing. Incredible.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be in a few more episodes, yeah.
I can't wait. Oh my Lord. Again, I'm humbled and honored, and hail to the chat. My chat fam. I love the chat. You guys all rock.
Yeah, they love you. Everyone loves Apple. Everyone loves you. You're a brilliant man.
And I love the fact that you're playing Jordan Peterson before your show.
Well, I'm going to play.
Man. Oof. Bravo.
Because you came in, I'm going to play.
Hey, Katie. Love you, Katie girl.
Breaking up. It's breaking up.
Is it? You're clear over here on my side.
All right, you're back now. No, it was weird on mine. You were like,
really?
I couldn't hear anything. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Weird. I think it's my internet playing up. It's really.
It could be mine.
Really
I mean, I get, but it's clear coming down. I'm watching on my computer and my phone. I can't read the chat on the phone, so I have the computer going too.
Yeah.
I got a good song for you too after you're ready. Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you would have seen my face when I first seen it, I was just like, "What?"
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
I like it. Love it. Love it. I'm putting it in my promo reel. I mean, like, literally, I feel like a superstar because of you, brother. Honestly, Ed, I'm going to reciprocate. Your name's going on my record.
Thank you. You are a superstar, mate.
Thank you, Mr. Perfect. Great taste in music, brother.
Your choice of music is certainly interesting. You have a very eclectic taste.
I'm a man of the world, John. I grew up around music. My tastes vary depending on my mood. This is the place. I designed its construction in 1998. It was a research facility that specialized in extraterrestrial technology. They used to keep alien specimens in the labs before they closed it down. We should be able to find the parts we need. There's security there for a reason. There must still be parts in storage. We shouldn't need to use force. Just let me do the talking. If all else fails, I'll pull out my old CIA credentials. Once we get inside, the cameras will pick us up. I calculate that we'll have around 20 minutes before they send agents to secure the building. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They will shoot to kill, so we need to get in and out. After we enter the building, change out of your disguises. The storeroom's on the lower level. I'll lead the way. Agent 69, if things get heated, use the hardware I gave you.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Pat. I've got it covered.
Cecil, what's going on here? And what are the Twisted Sisters doing to Matt Barr?
The fucking Sofska sisters tried making me their piss slave. And 79 came along. He said I looked adorable. And he swapped my bar for me, which was obviously the right thing to do.
Brilliant, bro. Brilliant.
No, no, please. I don't want to be your piss slave. I was nominated for 2 awards. Please.
Come on, love bugs. Let's jump into that there portal and find Shanedale and Ethan. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
Wow.
No, please, don't touch me there. Stop it, I don't like it. Help. Please stop, I beg you.
There it is. One of the most vile creations ever to be released into the wastes of the Rippaverse. A mutant made from the DNA of Az. Try not to gaze upon its foul, bloated face. You can pass. I am a servant of Comic State, wielder of the White Staff. You cannot pass. The Darkfire will not avail you. Go back to the Shadow and your Dark Master, Eric. You cannot pass.
Mange, help us! I summon you.
Oh my God.
Well, hello there. I'm but a humble desert tour guide dedicated to showing my tourists the best sights around. I was wondering if you'd allow us inside this fine establishment to look around.
Judo chop.
Why did you do that? I was fooling him with my superior acting skills.
We don't have time to trifle with rent-a-cops. We need to change out of these silly disguises and push on to the storage area.
Wow.
That was a bit harsh.
Here we are, the Rippaverse. Do you hear that beautiful music over there? That sounds like the voice of Melody, the most powerful arcane bard in all of alternate Earth.
Get back home,
God.
We need to take the elevator
The
down to the lower
greatest.
storage level. Let's get out
The
of these
greatest. Oh.
I have a list of the parts I need to construct the portal. If you guys keep an eye out for agents, I'll gather what I can. If we get into trouble and you miss with your gun, I'll save you with my martial
Dennis has
arts.
gifted a membership.
You know,
Dennis
John,
Rodriguez. Thank you,
Agent
Dennis.
69 isn't too bad himself. You remember when we were out in Cuba?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
It's perfect.
Good evening, gentlemen. Speak to the devil. There he is.
Ain't this the life, Agent 69? We should come hunting nuclear arms dealers more often.
There's our target.
Thank you, Grim Jim, new member.
Oh my God.
My time's up, Agent 69. Don't tell these Cuban pigs anything. Stay silent for Queen and Country.
Oh my God.
As much as I'd like to listen to your exotic, nostalgic stories right now, we're kind of on a life-threatening mission to retrieve parts we need to get back to real Earth.
Melody, Lord of all bards. I've heard many tales of your adventures.
Rock and roll. Nice to meet you guys.
We need your help to find the Dark Lord July's castle.
Dennis
Can you
going.
meet us there?
There on, Denny.
Be awesome. I would love to be part of that.
Never did trust Eric July. He always seemed like a race drifter. There's one way. This is going down.
Wow.
Everybody needs mange.
You hold great
My favorite
power and
line.
wisdom, Mange. You will prove useful in the fight against the Dark Lord July. We will follow your lead for now. But when the time is right, I must fulfill my task.
We do things my way, on my playing field. Mange is the general now.
We have yet to scratch the surface of the horrors that the Rippaverse has to offer us.
I've got all the parts I need to finish the portal. Now we need to get out of here and find Dr. McHugh. Only he will be able to make sense of this.
The agents will be surrounding the building as we speak. You might need to bring out the big guns. Remember the mission we pulled off in Somalia?
Patrick, behind you.
You two get out of here and find Dr. McHugh. The keys are in the Jeep, John. You can drive. Looks like it's time for me to pay the piper.
We have 482 coming out there for the hit and run. You might wait for him.
What a likeness.
Jump in and buckle up, boys. Man, just doing the driving.
So great, man. Oh, I love you, Johnny. Wow.
Love you too, mate.
Perfect song, too. Perfect. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, Johnny, you are a master of your craft. Not just a talent, you are a master of your craft. I'm like, honestly, that you get better with every episode. Hollywood should be calling you, bro. Literally, you should be like doing some television or something.
Thank you, Apple Pits. I
God.
can try, and I just want to keep people entertained. It started as a bit of a joke, and then people really enjoyed it, so I carried it on, and it grew from there.
Incredible. My cheeks hurt from laughing. I mean, literally. Obviously, you have to know the characters. And boy, have you done your homework. You know the characters. You know the right way to use them. I mean, the right way to, like, their personalities and how they would act. Like, it's incredible. Literally. You, the ripoff verse with his Muppets, Katie with her clips. I mean, literally, you're all an echelon. Literally, the top of your fields. I mean, you can't deny ripoff verse with the Muppets. That's like genius level. Jim Henson, I mean, literally would be proud of this man. You with your videos and your storytelling, it's like Stephen King meets, Agatha Christie or something. You know, I mean, like, it's incredible. And you got the action in there and the comedy, and oh my God, literally. And Katie with her clips, she's perfect.
Your songs,
perfect.
Your songs that you sung in there, they actually did kind of like relate to the story as well. It kind of fitted well. It was good.
I'm just like really blown away. It's like, I feel like it's a God's gift.
Character.
You are God's gift to me, brother. Honestly, literally. It's wonderful. I wish I could. I wish I was there with you smoking that with you.
Yeah, man. We will one day.
Oh man, we will definitely.
They want to hear your song, the Traveling Jukebox.
You know, I got something that I was actually going to say.
This is a song lined up.
I have something, yeah, like that would be good for the show.
Brilliant.
And literally, I was practicing it a little bit. Here we go. Tell me if you like this one.
And I say it's alright. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles are turning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
For you, my brother.
That was Brilliant.
God bless you.
Do you know that's one of my favourite songs? I like I listen to that but sung by
That's God
Steve
for you.
Harley and the Cockney Rebel, their version. It's brilliant.
Wow. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. God bless you, Johnny. Wow. I'm just humbled.
Have you heard much from them before?
Steve Howley?
You're very welcome, mate.
I've heard of
Yeah,
Steve
brilliant.
Howley before.
And
I'm trying to think where I know
you
that
should
name
look
from.
into him a little bit more. He's got like I know he's had like one Steve Harley and the Cockney Rebel. They had one really like big pop hit that everyone
Right.
knew,
It sounds
Come Up and
familiar.
See Me. But if
And
you
they
look,
do Here Comes the Sun?
yeah, if you look into their
Wow. I'll look that up. I'm definitely going to look that
yeah,
up.
they cover that as well.
Oh, wow. That's
But
amazing.
his albums are brilliant. They're like their album work is much better than the stuff they release. It's like he's a proper artist. He died recently, but one of my
I'm
favourite
sorry to
bands
hear
they
that.
are.
You know what, Johnny? I actually been recording some stuff in the studio. Actually, I'm going to email you the new track that I'm making the video for. I would just love to get your opinion of it before it goes out. You know, I'd love to send it to you and let you know, get the preview of it because again, it's always get the good input before you release something. You know. I would love that. Chat is amazing. God bless you guys. Really, I'm just humbled.
Someone said
So
in the chat
humbled.
earlier that they said you've got a new video.
Say what?
I'll have a look. Someone said in the chat that you've got a new video out. Is that true?
Oh yeah, yes I do. I did. I put one up yesterday. It's for a song I did called Christ Factor. It's an instrumental. It's all about the life of Jesus Christ. I did it in 2022, but I never released it. So I put it out. I finally put it out. I forgot. You know, it was like in the middle of doing so many things. I was like, let me just drop this.
Is that on your...
So I haven't put. It's on my Apple Pitch channel. I'm very proud of it. I love the music in it. The bass playing is probably my best bass playing. Again, it was just a demo that I turned into a video. So it's not going to be the recording quality of Abbey Road, but again, I'm very proud of the instrumental, and it's an intense video. It really is. I picked the oldest depictions of Jesus in film, and I edited this thing. It'll be amazing. Here it is. Yes. Oh, I'm psyched. That's one of the oldest right there. 1915.
Really good.
Oh, God bless you.
The imagery with the music.
That's what I wanted. Here it gets intense. This is it ends on a finale that's so intense. My most intense music that I've ever put together. All from God. I say, written by God through melody. That's what I say. I can only imagine if I recorded it in Abbey Road.
You'd be amazing. They'd love you at Abbey Road.
Here it comes. The explosion.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that.
No worries. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to Apple Pits if you haven't already.
Thank you, Druids.
He's got some amazing stuff on his channel.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the new
Druid's
song.
asking me something. Johnny Scab.
Thank you, Adam.
Oh, some Spanish song.
I appreciate that, Felix.
Him of a Spanish song.
Oh, that's awesome.
Brilliant.
God bless you, Druid. Thank you, Grim Jim.
Do you
333, my brother. 333 is my brother.
Did you layer all?
Yeah, everything's layered all me by myself. Yep. I didn't have drums for it, so I just figured even without the drums, it was so powerful. It was coming together.
Brilliant.
Literally, when I'm putting these songs together, I get chills come over my body and I get electrified because, like, literally, they are one-take Jakes. I put one track without even looking back. I throw another track over it. It magically is so perfectly put together. And then I lay the next one on top of it. 12 tracks later, I'm like, looking back, I didn't have to go over anything. Like, it's all, a lot of it is just feeling it out. Once in a while, there will be patches in and things, especially like with vocals. I'm trying to fashion something. But that was just literally, that's why I made it into a video. It was like, it's a, the miracle of God, I say. I feel like the guy from yesterday. Like, I have 2,300 songs in my head that the world don't even know about. Like in the movie yesterday, the guy got hit by the bus, knew the Beatles catalog, the world didn't. And all of a sudden, he started playing Let It Be to everybody. He became famous. They're like, oh, my God, you're the greatest songwriter ever. I feel like that guy, honestly. I really do.
It's brilliant. If you should tag it. You should put some Christian tags in your video as well.
That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. See, that's what this is for. I'm a newbie.
Yeah, a lot of Christians would be really interested in that.
I would love that. I would love to play for churches. I would play for churches if they invited me, honestly. That's my audience. I feel like I wrote the Christian We Will Rock You. I have a song called In Jesus' Name, and it's a heavy song. Like with Queen, they wrote We Will Rock You as saying like we, meaning them, we will rock you. Well, they can't save your soul. You know what I mean? They might be able to rock you, but they can't save your soul. Well, Jesus can. And In Jesus' Name is like the Christian We Will Rock You. Foot stomping, like Zakk Wylde, Rob Zombie meets Stryper. You know what I mean? It's like little Beatles in there because I'm very Beatles, oriented, very influenced. I got a couple new songs. I'm working on 3 videos right now.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
I'll play more music for you too if you wanted me to. I'll play another song for you right now.
I'm trying to catch it. Oh, brilliant. I'm trying to Let's get some requests from the chat then. If you want to play a song, anybody in the chat?
All right, well, you got one.
Think of
You
a
think
really
of some- if I
brilliant
know it,
song.
I'll play it. You know what? Give him a super chat, and I'll definitely try. But if I don't know it, that's the only thing. If I don't know it, I don't want to try to hack a song if I don't know it. But if you take a group that I don't know, like say it's Eagles, and I don't know that Eagles song, I'll play an Eagles song I do know. All right, let me see if I can get through
Well, then
this.
super chat your requests if you got any requests.
Here, we'll start it off. Oops. Oh, I'm not focused right here. Driving up on Southbury Hill, hearing bells, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I cannot believe the information, so just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, can you think I'm gonna take you home? Well, in silence I resign. My results think I'm a knight, turning water into wine. Oh Lord, there would be shut. So I went from day to day. My eyes were really shut. Thought of things that I would say, which connection I would cut. I was feeling fond of the machinery, so I walked right out of the scenery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, you have your things, I'm gonna take you home. Well, as long as I is dead, where I wanna be. Liberty, she fear away. There's another me. I'll show them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. He said, you got your things, I'm gonna take you home. Man, I really struggled through that one. I couldn't remember the words. Like, I get brain farts. The human jukebox does get brain farts. I love that song, though.
That was still
I had my
amazing. I
cable.
was singing it.
Awesome. I figured you would get it because Peter Gabriel is very British centric. That's the way I would put him. You know, like the UK really embraces Peter Gabriel. I mean, America does too, but he's like a proud son of a. Absolutely.
He's a very big Christian as well. very big Christian.
Absolutely. He's
Right,
an
no
incredible
one's putting
songwriter.
any requests. Do you
Oh,
know
God bless you,
any?
333.
Do you know any
My brother.
Jam songs from the Jam?
Not enough that I
I'll
could
put
get
in
away
a
with it.
request if no one else is.
And then, you know what? I'm going to save these because then I'm going to go forward and
The Clash.
look into it. Again, words wise, I could pull up the words. Let me see if I could do that.
Or Rancid.
I'm
sure you know what Rancid.
trying to remember. I got so much music going through my head between writing songs and just been listening to stuff. I've been listening through a 45 album radio show called Rock of Your Life. So I've been like all day I've been writing down like song titles because they didn't have a tip sheet with it. So on each album, I don't know what's on them. So I've been writing it down. So I've got like 1 million songs going through my head. I don't know if I could get through enough that I was struggling through Peter Gabriel.
Well, I'll give you an easy one. Bruce Springsteen.
All right. Let me pull up the words. This way I don't have to think as hard. I can just glance up at them. I know a pretty good one.
Right. I thought being a red-blooded American, you must know Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Jersey. I mean, grew up with Bruce Springsteen right down the road practically, you know, with a couple towns over.
The boss.
Here we go.
Feeling the same way. I ain't nothing tired. Man, I'm just tired for myself. Yeah, baby. I could use a little bit of fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This comes higher. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Get clearer, real on and around, face in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, ain't going nowhere. I'm just living stuff like this, there's something somewhere. Baby, I know just there is. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This comes higher. Baby, we're just dancing in the dark. Sit around getting older. We're talking about it, it's on me. I see the world on my shoulder. Come on, baby, the last song. Stay the streets of this town. Yeah, we're alright. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just a man starting to learn. I'm looking for action. And I need right there. Feel the reaction. No, baby, we just wanna get on fire. Let's on fire without a spark. This comes higher. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Get on fire. We're about your little world blown apart. This comes higher. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Hey, baby, dancing in the dark.
I hope I did that justice.
That was amazing.
Oh, God bless you guys.
haven't heard you play one bad one yet, mate. Oh, brilliant.
Oh man, I try not to. You know, I might be a jukebox, and there's like for every 2,000, like I know about 2,000 songs off the top of my head. Honestly, when I'm playing a show, I barely look at my list. But for every one song that I know, there's 10,000 I don't. You know. Thank you so much, Adam. 333 Druid, Katie. Oh, I love you so. Oh man, I love this chat.
We'll put it out to the chat again. Any requests? Come on, you haven't got a super chat yet. Just put some requests in the comment. And we'll see if
I'll try it if I know it.
For you.
I'll see it. I'll see if I know it.
We got half hour left of the show. We got half hour left to rock some songs. Come on, let's get some recommendations here. Requests.
In the meantime, let's do this one. Let me just again pull up the lyrics for my just.
Oh, we got Tom Petty.
Oh, I could definitely do Tom Petty.
Tom Petty, says Grim Jim. Another one of my favourites. He is. God bless him.
Oh, I love Tom Petty. I love Tom Petty. All right, here we go. We'll do some Tom Petty. One of my favorite Tom Petty songs, and honestly, like it doesn't get enough love.
I used to like Rebel.
Oh, I love that. I love it again. He's one of the greatest songwriters of all time. One of them.
Tonight we ride or wrong. Tonight we sail, learn the song. Rescue me, should I go down? Should I stay in this terrible town? Whoa, yeah, you wreck me, baby. You do me, honey. Yes, you do. Now and again, get the feeling. And if I'm there, I'm gonna break it even. Rescue me. Should I go down? Should I stay? It was deadly now. Whoa, yeah, you wreck me, baby. You take me into me, honey. Yes, you do. Whoa, yeah, you wreck me, baby. You break me into. Well, I won't back down, turned around, and I keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't, yeah, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I won't back, hey, stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know I tried. I got just one life. In a world that keeps on pushing me around, gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't back, hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. I won't back, hey, stand my ground, and I won't back down. Oh, baby, don't it feel like heaven right now? Don't it feel like something but a dream? Yeah, I never know anything quite like this. Don't it feel like a night I never leave again? Baby, we know better than to try to take it down. I know
face. One more yard. You take it out of faith. You take it to the light. The light is the highest power. Yeah, the light is the highest It's alright if you love me. It's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you won't. There ain't no use in pretending I'd give you away. Something inside you is feeling like I do. Lately, all it is to fade. Baby, break down, give it to me. Break down, give it to me. Break down, can't you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. There's a little Tom Petty medley. I didn't expect to do that. I just felt it. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did playing it.
That was brilliant.
Thank you, man.
We've
Thank
got
you.
a Johnny Cash request and Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh,
So it's up to you.
Here we go. Here we
Personally, I
go.
prefer Cat.
We say one quick drag, quick sip, and I got a killer Johnny Cash. And I got Cat Stevens too.
Brilliant.
Let me flip a coin. Heads, Cat Stevens. Which one I'll do first? Heads, Cat Stevens. Tails, Johnny Cash. Cat Stevens. Here we go.
All right.
Again, I want to just pull my lyrics.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I know a couple great. Here we go. Oops. You wanna start something new, and it's breaking my heart. You're leaving. Maybe I'm grieving. Maybe you wanna leave. Take good care. Maybe I had a lot of nice things to wear. There's a lot of nice things about out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I can get by just a little smile, girl. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl. Know a lot of love that the world can do, and it's breaking my heart, isn't it? Because I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, and if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice friends out there. There's a lot of bad everywhere. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember that smile, girl. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child, girl. La 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 la. is a little bit everywhere. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child, girl. In the midnight moonlight, I keep walking along and lonely now. And every time I do, I keep picking up pictures of you. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. And here comes that goes right to me with another guy. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. Walking with the love that goes so fine. Never to be mine, no matter how I try. I'll forever hold your heart. And I know someday we're gonna start. I would like to call you name, but somehow it always comes late. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. And here comes that love so right to me with another guy. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. Walking with the love that goes so fine. Never to be mine, no matter how I try. A little bit of Cat Stevens. I love that. Oh my God, I love both those songs. I love that, man. Incredible.
Amazing,
Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash. Here we go.
Cash the King.
I just gotta. You know, you were talking about Andre the Giant before. Believe it or not, I sat on Andre the Giant's shoulders when I was 13 years old. I was backstage at the Philadelphia Spectrum getting an autograph. I drew a picture of Superfly Jimmy Snuka when I was 13 years old, and I brought it to the Philadelphia Spectrum on Thanksgiving in 1983. And Andre wasn't on the bill, but he was backstage. When I brought it up to the usher says, looks at it, he goes, "What do you want me to do with this?" I said, "Bring it to Jimmy. I want him to have it as a present." 10 minutes later, he comes back, he goes, "Jimmy wants to meet the artist." So they led me backstage. While I was back there, 13 years old, I'm high-fiving every wrestler on the card. Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales, Cowboy Bob Orton, Rocky Johnson. All of a sudden, I feel two hands from behind me pick me up. And I don't know what's happening. All of a sudden, I see a tussle of hair. I'm realizing Andre the Giant just picked me up and put me on his shoulder. And he's playing horsey with me. "Oh, you're a good kid. Oh, ho, ho, ho." And he's like going around. Everybody's cracking up. And then he puts me down and he slaps me in the back. "Good kid." And he walks off cracking up. And I was so mad because I had my camera with me, but I didn't catch the moment on camera. I was so overwhelmed. Then all of a sudden, Snuka came out, gave him a big hug, and I did get a picture with him. But so upset I didn't get the picture with Andre on his shoulders, man. I mean, like, never forget that.
That's a brilliant memory, though.
You said that before. I meant to put that in the chat, but I was going to get me smokes. That's why I was like not talking for a little bit. But all right, here we go. Johnny Cash, the original Man in Black. No more American than Johnny Cash, man. I hear the train coming, it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, said they're gonna go back. Good, I'm sucking folks on prison, and I keep dragging When I hear that whistle blowing on down in San when I was just a baby. My mama done told my son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. When I shot a man in Reno, just to watch him. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head. Well, I bet there's no trees in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But I let that long tongue whistle don't blow my blues. That railroad train's mine. I move a little farther down the line. I'm from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. But I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues. I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, sitting on nowhere. Well, I'm talking for some prison, and I just can't be free. When I hear that whistle blowing, and that's what torture. Woo! That one sweated me up, man. I felt like I just did a workout on that one. I mean, literally, I'm drip sweating now. Sweating. Oh my God! I gotta turn on a fan. Hold on.
I really appreciate
brilliant, mate. This is so brilliant. I love you, Johnny. You're Johnny fam, the Scab fam. I'm part of the Scab family.
Yeah, man, definitely. You're always welcome, brother. Always.
That's an honor and a privilege right there to be part of the Scab family, man. It could be an honorary uncle. Uncle Scab.
Another random question. Is this your dreaded pirate Roberts?
Yeah, that's it.
Roberts. Oh, this Prince Bride. Yeah, the Princess Bride, Pirate Roberts. Well, I have something to tell you. I am not actually the real dreaded Pirate Roberts. The real dreaded Pirate Roberts lives on an island with a small Indian boy.
Right.
Have you ever watched that film, Apple Pitch?
Which one is it?
The Princess Bride with Andre the Giant.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That's what they're on about.
I love that movie.
The dreaded Pirate Roberts.
Andre the Giant. I mean, he was Bigfoot on $6 Million Man, too, on the TV show. He was the original Bigfoot.
And he was in one of the Conans with Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. He played the god thing that came at him with the horn.
And Predator. Wasn't it Predator?
Yeah.
No, not Predator.
Like
or no, Commando. Commando. It was Commando. You're right.
Yeah, brilliant.
He made so many movies back then, they all start blending together. Right. I got a trailer.
You didn't have people.
See this? I got a 35 millimeter of Conan.
Oh, brilliant.
Conan the Barbarian. Oh man, like again, the film collection. I played for on my other friend's channel. I played the Beatles. I had the condensed cream of Beatles, which is only seen at Beatles conventions, And honestly, they loved it. I was just hoping he wasn't going to get like a strike from it because I'm playing Beatles stuff on there. But it was edited in a way. I think it should be all right. I haven't heard nothing back from it yet.
Yeah. If he's never been released, he's probably not got copyright on it like that.
Right. It was a fan. It was like basically a fan edited a bunch of clips together, but it was done in this like early 70s. And it would make the Beatle convention circuit, and like they would play it there, but it was never released like ever. It's not even on YouTube, and I have a print of it. I'm blown away by that.
That's amazing. I love your collection. You got some brilliant stuff. They're going to make a museum one day with all your stuff.
Honestly, if I could save the house, I got to get 300 grand, like pay off the loan that my friend that died left to me. I put up a couple other ones. That's a Planet of the Apes guy. There's a Fonzie, Robin, Batman, Shazam. And then we go to this side, Joker, Green Goblin, Penguin. I have Scotty in a red shirt. And then I have the Falcon and Iron Man in the wrong clothing, but they're buddies. That's okay.
Is your YouTube monetized now? Have you got enough? You got.
No, I'm only just barely getting up to 800 subscribers yet. I got like 770.
You should be able.
And I don't know if I have enough broadcast hours either. I might have enough watch hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I got almost 3,000 videos on my channel. 3,000 videos on my channel. That's because of the films. I was doing that. Yeah.
We got to get more attention to your channel and get you monetized.
Your lips to God's ears, brother. I appreciate that. You're so kind.
I'm gonna make it one of my missions to keep promoting your channel to my music friends.
Honestly, Johnny, please, I would love for you to cross-pollinate with Rachel's Ghost. I would love for you to just tune in on the channel, because Rachel opens the the panel up to everybody in her last hour. And honestly, if you came in, she would obviously, because everybody that goes in her chat, she gives a wrench to. So you not having a wrench, you're going to immediately stand. His wife is the producer of the show, and they both there on the thing, and they're from Canada. And she's a trans woman that is a Christian that is kind of like, airing her ways to, live a better life, but stay with her wife. And is a Trump supporter, big time. I sent her 2 MAGA hats because she gets a lot of liberals on her channel that are like anti-Trump. So that's where the political side, but it's all tied into the vinyl community, which is amazing. And honestly, if you went in there, you would stand out right away, Johnny Scab, and they would invite you right on the show. Because I've been talking about you on the show. And she's on every day from 6 to 9 in the morning. So for you, think of California time. 6 o'clock in the morning, California time would probably be like 12, like 12 noon to you, maybe around that. So you check in, just look in Rachel's Ghost, RACHEL, and every morning she's got like 6,000, 7,000 subscribers. Every day, at least 1,500 people watch her show, and her show's growing. So that's why for you to get in on it, you can merge both your audiences.
Yeah, I'll definitely give her a look. And I'll promote you more on my Facebook as well, because on Facebook I've got a lot of musicians.
Oh, that's great, yes. And I'll be doing so. I'm going to be sending you things too. I want to send you things that maybe I'll let you debut the videos and stuff. I mean, you might get better eyes than I do, because I put stuff up and it sits there. Nobody pays attention to it until...
I'll always do my best to promote your brother, definitely.
I love you, man. You are so amazing, Johnny. You're a godsend, brother.
Unfortunately, I've got to start ending the show now, but thank you for coming on, as always.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Chat. You've all been amazing tonight. They're always really nice in my chat. I don't get no hassle. No one argues.
You got the best chat, honestly. You have because you pick the best of the best out of all the other chats. They all come and know where to come to. Honestly, and you're going to start seeing some of the Rachel's Ghost record people coming into your show, because I've been directing them, so they're going to start coming in and joining your feed as well. I know James Farley is one of my friends. He's now watches your show, and awesome.
And they're welcome on it as well if they want to come on. I always put the link in the chat. Well,
You
recently
do.
I have,
I'm glad you do.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Melody. And thank you, everyone watching.
God
It's been
bless,
an
chat.
amazing show.
Amazing.
And I will catch you next Sunday. I love you all. Love you, Melody. Take
Love
care,
you.
my brother. Adios.
God bless, my friend.
Hey, I just wanna say, I'm back. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Now I've made some change in my life. Now I've moved on in life. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. I'm thinking deeply right now. My life without you, it's like wow, but I don't know how to explain this. I don't know why it's happening to me, but I just realize you're not the person you used to be. Now I've left this city. This bullshit is not gonna happen again. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Life is short. Don't waste time worrying about me, holding the one that cared for you. In the end, they won't be there for you. Now I've made it of the world. Our memories will be spoiled in the winter snow. This is a sign of goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hate on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody.